Turning now to a gruesome secret uncovered at a Chicago daycare. Are you sitting down? Mutilated, starving animals, bloody walls and floors, filthy syringes, all part of a horrific dogfighting ring. And get this, it was just steps from a child's swing set. 10 children were removed from the home during the raid because it was a daycare center. One of the 3 suspects is married to the daycare center operator. After these men were arrested, police discovered something even sicker. Suspect Martez Anderson's cell phone had a video of a dog being burned to death. This is outrageous. You'll hear from Anderson in a moment. Police rescued 9 mangled dogs from the home, 4 of them puppies covered in scars.
This is a difficult one to completely sum up, given the carnage and given what you've seen on these poor dogs. But then when you add to it that this was going on within feet of a daycare center, there was a swing set. Within less than 10 feet of the swing set was a log that the dogs were chained to. It is very unsettling, to put it lightly.
That little white puppy the sheriff was holding had his eye ripped out. Look at that. The helpless creature was tossed into the fight in the form of bait. There were at least 2 complaints about dogs at this home in 2006 and 2007. Child welfare officers made unannounced visits, but because the dogs were locked in a garage, nothing was done. That is unacceptable. Straight to my expert panel, joining me, animal welfare advocate Jane Garrison. Jane, this is outrageous. Isn't this a perfect example of how animal cruelty often goes hand in hand with cruelty to children? Weren't these children put in a dangerous and horrific situation?
Absolutely, Jane. These dogs could have gotten out of that garage. They could have attacked these kids. They could have killed these kids. And besides the dogs, I wouldn't want kids left in a home with those sadistic individuals. Somebody who finds pleasure in setting a dog on fire and watching her burn would have no problem torturing a kid. These people should be put away for many, many years, not only for what they did to these innocent dogs, but for endangering these kids.
This case has so many sick details, but the suspect's cell phone video of a dog being burned alive, it's about as bad as it gets. The suspect, Martez Anderson, hasn't commented on the video, but he had a whole lot to say about why the dogs were on death's door. Listen to this.
It was a few dogs that's in good condition, and like I said, for the exception of the little puppy, he got smashed in the door. And that was sheerly an accident. The door fell on the puppy. That's how the dog's eye got come out.
Lisa Bloom, is that the most pathetic excuse you've ever heard?
Absolutely, Jane. I'm the owner of a pit bull and a rescue dog, and I think what people fail to understand is these animals experience pain and fear and suffering just as we do. We all have to stand up against dog fighting, and I'm just celebrating 32 years as a vegetarian. I know you are too, Jane. And also, speak out on behalf of all of the animals who are in cages, who are in terrible conditions as farm animals. I mean, it is horrendous across the board. What have we become? We've become so disconnected from other living, breathing animals who experience the same fear and pain and suffering that we do, and it's just got to stop.
Yeah, and I pray
Absolutely.
that the Michael... Yeah.
And the other thing that people can do is in their own communities, they should watch out for signs of dog fighting. Everyone can be the eyes and the ears for these dogs. You have to watch for dogs who are chained outside or unsocialized dogs, equipment such as treadmills or ropes or tires hanging from trees, and watch for dogs who have a lot of scars on their face or people coming and going at odd hours into homes.
But
and you
Curtis,
need to report these people.
Curtis Lewa, DCFS, Children's Services went there and they said, oh, well, the dogs are in the garage. That's okay. That's outrageous to me.
We're going to hear Children's Services. They're overwhelmed. They have too many cases. Hey, open up your eyes. Go out. Check the entire area. Do your job. And you know something, Jane? Did you see the smirk on Martez's face when he said, the door hit the puppy? You like ultimate fighting, Martez? How about you and a pit bull? One-on-one. And let the pit bull do you in. Right there in your jugular, and we're not going to tap you out.
We got to leave it right there. Horrific for animals, horrific for children. Cruelty goes hand in